But with that, we'll move on and talk about what happened in the Tamil Nadu Global Investors Meet. On the sidelines, my colleague Jude Sannith spoke to Arvind Subramanian, who is the former Chief Economic Advisor, about the government's fiscal deficit outlook and India's potential to attract investments, leaving China behind. Let's listen in to excerpts from that conversation.
I think that the most important thing is to have a medium-term plan to get the deficit and debt down to reasonable levels.
Right. There's also been a lot of talk about how India must invest more in human capital and add value really, as opposed to merely looking at core manufacturing. In fact, both Raghuram Rajan and Rohit Lamba write about that in their recent book as well. Do you feel that there's not enough value that India is deriving from wanting to be a manufacturing superpower, from wanting to compete with the likes of China? Do you think there's a lacuna that needs to be filled?
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, Tamil Nadu is filling that, actually. That's what's very encouraging and surprising about Tamil Nadu. That, you see, there's a big opportunity here for attracting the investment that's leaving China. And a lot of investment is leaving China. So this is the moment for India to create the conditions to attract that investment. And that's exactly what Tamil Nadu is doing. And, it includes, creating a good investor environment. It also has increasingly begun to translate into state governments willing to entertain plants that will become big in scale in a way that never used to happen before. 20,000, 30,000 people factories never used to happen before. That's happening. And these are the ways in which you can attract investment.
China Plus One, everyone's talking about it right now. Do you feel we're doing enough, or do you feel that there's so much more potential?
I think as a country as a whole, we're not doing enough because a lot of this is going to Vietnam and Indonesia and other countries, and we're not attracting enough of that. But I think slowly, with the entry of Apple, with the entry of many of these Vietnamese and even Korean players into Tamil Nadu, that's a model that other states should also emulate.